Hello guys, welcome back. In the previous video we have learned the installation of Xenserver and management console. Now in this video I'm going to show you how to create virtual machines, how to add storage repositories, how to configure high availability and migration. So let's move to the part of storage repositories. For ISO library I have shared one folder over the network, and you can add storage repository by going here and new storage repository, or either way you can right click on here and go to storage repository, or even you can add from here. So now click on the new storage and select the type of your share. For ISO library I have shared the Windows file sharing, so I'm going to click on that. Then next, provide the name here, then the IP address or the network name, and click on finish. So this is my SMB ISO library that I have shared already. To add the other network systems like iSCSI or NFS, there is the same process. Go to new storage, click the virtual disk storage type. Let's say for an example, iSCSI. Give the name, then go to here and provide the IP address, and then click on the scan target host. After clicking that, it will provide you the IQN address. Now click on that. I have already added, so it won't allow me to add, but if you haven't added, it will show the green check mark over here. So this is my iSCSI virtual disk. Now I have created a master pool, right? So if you can see here, I have created a pool and I have added both the servers in that pool. To create a new pool, click here on the new pool, give it a name, add the servers, select the master server for that pool, and click create a pool. Your pool will be created. Alright, this was the part of creating pool and storage repositories. You need to upload the ISO file into the storage repository before creating a virtual machine so that you can browse it later on when you create the virtual machines. Remember that you need to upload ISO file into ISO library and not into the disk library. Okay? So, for creating new virtual machine, go to any of the server of your scenario. Right click on that, click on new virtual machine. Now it will provide you the templates from Windows 7 to Linux OSs. At the end, you can choose other install media where you can specify the RAM, CPU, whatever you want. These are the pre-ready templates, so you need to configure the RAM and CPU after the installation. Click on Windows 7, click next, give the name of your operating system or virtual machine, then name. In here you need to specify the ISO library that you have created before. Click on Windows 7 CD. Next, here you need to specify the master server for that particular virtual machine. You need to select one, any of one, so that by default that will be the master server of that virtual machine. You can change it later on. Click next. Here configure the CPU and the memory. Here you need to provide GPU. Then the storage. It is the shared storage which I already have shared. If you don't have shared storage, also you can add the local storage. So here I have provided the shared storage, and click that storage and click on that. Next. Then here you need to provide the networking interface. I have only one interface, so I'm going to select this one and click on next. If you have multiple network interfaces, you can select any of them according to your needs. Click next and click on create. Now I already have created a virtual machine named Windows 7 to save the time. So let's take a look at the console. This is the Windows 7 console, right? You can click on scale, undock it, alright, then redock it. Find the console, redock it. Okay, after installation of Windows 7, you need to install Xen tools in order to have this kind of options such as snapshots, migration. Alright, to install Xenserver tools, right click on the virtual machine and click on install Xenserver tools. It will provide you the prompt in your computer. Then after installation of Xenserver tools, you can have the migration and high availability options. You see here, this is the Xenserver tool CD. Before installing Xenserver tools, you won't be able to migrate the virtual machine. Okay, so now let's take a look at the migration process. You need to right click on the virtual machine, then go to migrate to the server, and here you have to specify the server which you need to migrate the virtual machine, or you can go to migration wizard. Here you need to specify the destination pool. I have only one master pool, so I'm going to select the master pool. If you have multiple pools, you can select them. Here you need to specify the VM, or you can assign a home server. Okay, I already have this VM on Xenserver too, so I cannot migrate to that same host. Right, so I'm going to select Xenserver. Click on next. Provide the storage. I have shared storage, so I'm going to select that and click on next. If you want to network migration, then you can also do that from here. Click on next and finish. Wait for the process to end. Your VM will be moved on the next host. Now you can see that the My Windows 7 machine has migrated to this first server. Alright, now let's take a look at the snapshot process. As you can see that there is no snapshot available right now. We are going to create a few files and then we're going to take snapshot. I have created one text document named snapshot1. Let's write something into that. Snap1. Now save it. After saving it, let's close it. Now go to snapshot and take a snapshot. Here provide the name. Snap1, take a snapshot. And let's wait for the process to complete the snapshot. It is going to show up in here and we'll be able to see the snapshot process. As you can see that it has created the snapshot 1, and right now we are at here. Now let's create another snapshot and test it again. Okay, so I'm going to create a new folder stating snap2, right? Okay, now let's take another snapshot. Name it snap2. Take a snapshot. It's creating another snapshot. So basically snapshot is a, you can say, time frame when you can jump from one time to another. You can go to forward or backward. This is the process. Now you can see that this is my base Windows 7, this is my snapshot 1, snapshot 2, and this is right now. So I'm going to revert back to the snap 1, so which means I should not see this folder snap 2. So let's revert back to the snapshot 1. Revert to snap 1. Okay, revert to, and I'm not going to take any snapshot. Okay, now it's reverting as you can see here. So let's wait for its revert back process. As you can see that the folder snap2 has been gone, and let's open this file. We should see writing snap1, right? This is a bit slow because of lower resources, so apologies for that. Come on. You can see that snap1. Okay, so this was the snapshot. Now we're going to see many tabs such as general, memory tab. You can increase, decrease the memory. You can manage the storage. You can add, remove, manage, whatever you want to do. This is the networking interface part where you can assign or remove the network interfaces. This is the console where you can undock, redock, full screen. This is the performance tab where you are going to monitor the CPU and the RAM utilization of your virtual machine. Now let's take a look at the high availability. For that, go to your master pool or your pool. Then go to here, HA, and click on the configure HA. Click on next. It will scan for the HA heartbeat storage repositories. If you don't have added shared storage on your master pool, you need to add it. Only after that you can go ahead for the HA. Now click on next. Here you need to specify which virtual machines will be able to have HA. Now HA restart priority, you can set it such as restart, restart if possible, or do not restart. We are going to keep it with the restart. You can change the order, then attempt to start the VM after this many seconds. These are the settings that you can configure it. Okay, now click on next. Make sure you have check mark that HA is guaranteed. Okay, now next and click on finish. This means that if my one host server fails, my virtual machine should move on the another host. Okay, now let's take a look at the HA. Now HA is configured and being enabled for the master pool. Okay, let's put down the under server to down. Okay, I'm going to shut down this host. You see this orange Windows 7? Now it's migrating to the Xenserver, which means our HA is working. Let's wait for the HA to be completed. As you can see, the HA process below is going on. So let's wait for a while. Now you can see that the Windows 7 has been moved to Xenserver 1. Okay, so this was the HA.